This budget can be a turning point for not only the Australian economy, but also community sentiment more broadly. Increased funding for infrastructure, education and improvements to housing affordability have the potential to truly drive economic growth. The last two budgets have been fiscally restrained, but in order for Australia to remain globally competitive, we need to be strategically bold and invest in areas where there can be great returns. This is a politically smart budget, and I hope this will act as the catalyst that converts improved business sentiment to concrete private sector investment. The $50 billion infrastructure plan, which includes Sydney's second airport, developing inland rail from Brisbane to Melbourne, WA's Metronet, and investing in the City Deals program, will create jobs and also increase productivity. There is going to come a point in time when we will need to address our underlying debt burden and make trade-offs to address it. But the government is betting on the fact that investing in infrastructure, lifting our education standards and addressing the pain points around housing affordability and the health system will ultimately pay dividends in the medium to long term and return the budget to surplus. I think the most important impact this budget will have is how it overall affects community sentiment. For too long, populist politics has trumped progress in Australia, and self-interest has come before what is best for the nation. The clear direction and action set out in this budget does feel different and will hopefully give Australia the confidence to move forward, invest and grow. On a more cautious note, the introduction of the major banks levy will be politically popular, but is also potentially fraught with real risk. Other developed countries such as the UK have adopted similar models with very mixed results. The risk is it will add complexity and stifle investment and also jobs. According to preliminary PwC modelling, if the bank levy is passed on to individual consumers and businesses as higher borrowing and transaction costs, it could actually reduce GDP by an estimated $2.5 billion over the next 4 years, resulting in approximately 6,200 fewer jobs. There needs to be a balance between our fiscal situation, community expectations, and ensuring the foundation of the banking sector is stable, strong, and providing confidence. Overall, the government, I believe, has stepped up to the plate and is investing in areas to kickstart our nation's future. It is now incumbent on all of us in business to do our bit to drive economic growth. We have to invest, innovate, embrace new opportunities and transform our businesses for the future. I personally hope that we can now leave the last decade of somewhat stalled policy and political infighting behind us and move forward with a true sense of positive momentum.